Hello everyone and happy holidays. Nothing makes me think more of the holidays like a snow globe and snow and winter and the cold. So I thought that this DIY would be so cool to make. I've never done this before and I've always loved the idea of owning a snow globe and I never have. So it was just the perfect excuse to make one. So if you want to see how I make this, just keep on watching. Okay, so these are the things that you will need. If this is going a little too fast, don't worry, everything will be listed down below, and as always, I'll mention everything as I go. So yeah, these are just the things that I'm going to be using. The decoration is completely optional. You can do whatever you want to decorate your snow globe. Okay, so first I'm taking apart this snow globe kit that I got at Michael's. It is $10, but Michael's always has a sale or they always have really good coupons. So this is perfect because it has this stopper inside, which is going to prevent the water from coming out, and you won't have to worry that much about the glue, even though you still want to glue it pretty well, but you know what I mean. I'm taking this figurine. This is actually an ornament that I got at Michael's as well. This is what I wanted to use for the center of my snow globe. You can use whatever you want. Just make sure that it's not something that's going to like rust in the water or get damaged. You know what I mean? This is like a plasticky material with like a fuzzy exterior, and I made sure to glue the hole of where the string was because it was an ornament. Now I got this wooden circle box thing at Michael's as well because I wanted my snow globe to look legit, and you know that when you buy like an expensive snow globe it has like a base, and that's what I envisioned for mine, and I've never seen this anywhere being done. I always see that people just use like a ribbon around the bottom of it, and I just wanted mine to be like big and tall and legit looking. So this was perfect. As soon as I saw it, I knew that it would just work perfectly for what I wanted, so I got it. I'm taking it apart. I just used some scissors to do that, but if you have like a tiny screwdriver, that would be perfect as well. And then I'm painting it in the color white. You can paint it whichever color you like, but I just wanted it to be like wintry and snowy and simple and elegant, so that's what I'm doing. And if you're curious, this is acrylic matte paint. It will be listed down below, but it doesn't need a primer or a top coat or anything like that. If you wanted it to be more opaque, you would want to do 2 coats, but I wanted the wood to kind of show. I wanted like a rustic look for the snow globe, so I just did 1 coat of paint, and it dried pretty quick as well. You want to wait for it to dry completely before you move on to the next step. Once that is completely dry, you want to go ahead and decorate it however you want. Drying should only take like a couple of hours. Honestly, it takes like 10 minutes in my eyes, but you want to wait at least like a couple of hours. Then to decorate it, I bought these little snowflake stickers that just don't need anything at all. They're literally stickers and they look so cute. They're glittery and they're just perfect for what I wanted to do. I should have gotten more of them, I have to say. The back of it is like empty and has nothing, but yeah, I should have gotten more. And then once your figurine is completely glued and dry, which you should wait 24 to 38 hours is what they recommend. I waited, I think, 38 hours. It was, yeah, I think I waited like the whole weekend, so just to be safe. And also when I glued the whole of the little bear, I also waited a little bit of time so that everything was dry and set. Once you have waited the proper amount of time, you want to go ahead and fill up your globe with water. You want to leave just a little bit of a gap of air because once you put your figurine in, that's going to push the water out. So you don't want to fill up the entire thing, just leave like a little gap as you can see right here. Then you want to add the glycerin. I didn't understand the purpose of this until like I read it somewhere. I think what this is going to do is make the water more fluid so that the movement of the glitter is like slower and more peaceful, as opposed to it just like falling into the water. You know what I mean? Like when you stare at a snow globe, it looks pretty and things fall like peacefully and pretty. You know what I mean? So that is what the glycerin does. I wasn't finding this until I realized that the brand is like a baking thing, so you'll probably find the glycerin like where the icing is and all of that. Then for my snow, I chose this iridescent glitter that I got at Michael's. I mean, I think I got pretty much everything at Michael's, I'm pretty sure. So now I'm adding the glitter into the water, and I decided to use 2 teaspoons of glitter. I thought that that would be enough, and then I did them separately, and each time I added one, I would like stir it with the fork so that nothing would get like too clumpy or anything like that. Now you want to go ahead and place your figurine into the snow globe, and I think this is the most exciting part because it's when things kind of like look put together at this moment. So I did that, and you'll see that it leaks a little bit because of what I told you, that the figurine will push some of the water out until, you know, it's at the right level. So yeah, just do that, push it, make sure that you close it really well, and you may have some leaking, but just before you screw the other top back on, make sure that there's no leaking at all. Dry everything properly, and I think you should be fine. Now at this point, you could leave it like this. Like I mentioned before, you could paint the top or put like a pretty ribbon. You could just write on it. You can do whatever you want, but I wanted to take it to the next level because, like I said at the beginning, I wanted it to look legit and like an actual snow globe that you would like buy in a store. So I decided to buy the wooden box circle, the wooden circle box, I guess is how you would say it. So I'm just taking some E6000, which is the best glue that it will not fail you ever. It will keep things in place forever, I promise you. And I'm just placing that around the inside of the box because that's where the plastic of the snow globe will touch the box. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. So I'm just applying a generous amount of glue, and I just put the snowball inside the box, and the weight of the water and the snowball should be enough so that things are glued together. Once again, you want to give this some time to dry before you touch it or move it or do anything. I waited a few hours, and then your project should be complete. So this is what the snow globe ended up looking like. I love how it turned out so much. I'm so happy with it. I think this little guy in the middle is so cute, and yeah, I just love how this turned out. It was so much fun to make it, and it looks so pretty, and I think it would make such a cute gift if you personalize it. Put somebody's name, put a special message for the person you give it to, and it would make such a cute and thoughtful gift that you make with your own hands. And yeah, I think everyone would appreciate this. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe if you haven't already. If you like free things, I do have a giveaway going on, so make sure you sign up for that. It ends on December 12th, so you don't want to miss that. Again, thank you so much for watching, and yeah, happy holidays. Bye.